Okay, so today I'm going to be teaching you how to assemble a bassoon and how to make a sound on it and then how to play a note, all while maintaining good posture and developing good habits. So first off, you should have your reed soaking in some water while you're assembling the bassoon. So first, grab your boot, which is the largest and heaviest part of the instrument, and then we grab the wing joint, which is the smaller of the two, and go into the hole here. So take this, push it in, and that's in. We take the long joint, which is the bigger of the two, aligned. There's a locking joint right here, but unfortunately my bassoon does not have the lock part, so just make sure that hole is lined up every time. Then next we grab the bell joint, which is the top, and we place that right here, and these two mechanisms are going to line up. So before that goes on, it's like this, and then you put it on, it should look connected. Then next, we grab the bocal, which is what attaches the reed to the bassoon. This is very delicate. The metal is very thin, so when you're applying it, just be very careful. So this, you take this hole right here, is going to line up with this pad, so therefore when the pad closes, it'll close the hole. So push this in all the way, so you can't see any of the cork anymore. And make sure that the pad is lined up with the hole, like this. Okay. Next, you take your hand or thumb rest, and that's going to go right here, like so. The fatter part of the bottom, so you can lean on it. And lastly, if you're going to have a neck strap, because of hand issues or anything, it's going to hook on right here. So after this is assembled, we're going to grab our reed out of our water and just place it on there. You can adjust it once you're all settled in. Next, we're going to sit back in our chair and attach the bassoon to our seat strap. So once you can get a good level on that, right here, then you're set. So next we are going to remove our reed and we're going to make a sound. So from the oboe video, I told you to put the reed like 3/4 of an inch into your mouth. For the bassoon reed, it's a little bit different. You put a little less than half of the reed into your mouth, so just about this much. Not all the way in, because then you make an awful sound. So once that is in, you have to tighten the space around your mouth like you're grinning really cheesily, like this, and you push steady air. So once you have that noise, you can put your reed back on the instrument and adjust it. Perfect. So now we're going to play an F. So the whisper key, can't really see it from here, but on your left hand, it's going to be the note that your thumb is going to be on most of the time in your middle register, right here. So to play an F, that's the only note it's the only key you need to hold down. So develop the same embouchure that you did when we were just buzzing, and then hold down the whisper key, and so that's an F. And once we start going higher into the higher register, you're going to have to tighten a little bit more, push a little bit more air out, and your sound is going to waver a little bit, because like I wasn't moving any of my fingers, that was just all my embouchure. So you have to make sure once you get the sound you want and the pitch you want, keep it like that. Don't move around, otherwise you're gonna have some funky noises. So that's how to make a noise and to play a note. So just some things to remember in general. Since we have the seat strap for the bassoon, you're gonna wanna sit all the way back in your chair, not slouching, but just comfortably back. Feet flat on the floor, crossing them, you're gonna get some weird air going on. And if you wanna use a neck strap, because sometimes the weight on your left hand can be a little much because of the weight of the instrument. So you can put that on, that'll be around your neck, adjust it a little bit, and that's about it. That's all you need to know when you're beginning bassoon student.